Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath Drak and we are playing Tyranny as a noble mage on hard difficulty. Welcome back! We are just about to go into the silent archives of the Vellum Citadel. So for that we have to sort of solve the passphrase. I've done something behind the scenes. I have given Landry, who leveled up, one more point in resolve, which pushed him up to 160 lore, and then I basically went through all his spells and gave him the reduction for the cooldown time, the cyclical energies level 2. It doesn't really make much sense on the boulder. Well, I guess it does. Okay, go away. Update that one. Just so that we can use these as often as possible. I did the same with her, but it was sort of pertinent to wait until he had one more lore point. That's why I didn't sort of distribute that skill point on camera. Well, we do want to level him up, and I think I'm going to give him the Passage of Hours ability. So he surrounds the target in a bubble of slow time, slowing their actions and movement speed. That's pretty nifty, especially against strong small targets, or strong, powerful single targets. That's going to be very useful. Slowed for 20 seconds, so that's pretty nice. We're going to take that one, do it, and then we've got other people. Yeah, I already gave away my talent point, but Barrick has leveled up and has another talent point over here. I could as well just go for the Wounded Defender. We haven't done the Bond of Honor thing, which I'm not sure if we really need that. I mean, we're using Clash of Iron, but not that often. Bolsters the strength of his nearby allies, granting them a bonus to armor for a short time. Will attack twice with his normal strikes for a short time. I mean, that is sort of useful. Could also go into this thing. Gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. That's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, I think we got out of this tree what we wanted. I mean, that is nice, but that sounds a bit better, actually. Gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. That's pretty cool. So they basically get just hit. Oh, is that a stance? No, that's just passive. Yeah, engagement attack. That is a stance. That is sort of rounded, a circle, as compared to the other abilities. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with it. Max out the sentinel tree. Right, I expect to level up myself very soon. We're not that far away, but not right now. And we also do want to have a look around before we go anywhere else, before we go through this thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to trigger. So, interpret the symbols. Study the symbols to expand your spellcasting capability. Let's go for it. Sigil of Influential Domain. That's another expression. Nice one. What's that? Expression used to create spells that affect all targets within a circular area. What? Okay, that looks rather powerful. It needs 90 lore right off the bat if you want to use that. I think that is the heftiest requirement. It's even more expensive than the proximate action thing. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's go for a fire spell with that thing. So what does that do? Arid lands. Pulsing area of effect. 2 minutes cooldown. Pulses every 3 seconds. Duration 20 seconds. Fatigued affliction for 13.6 seconds. Channel energy to form a sweltering zone of sultry heat in an area. As long as enemies remain in the field, they are continually fatigued. Okay, not sure I'm too thrilled about that. Okay, there's nothing that I can do with that one. Sure, I can do something with the frost. Arctic ground. Freeze the ground in an area. Enemies in the area periodically receive a stacking penalty to recovery and might slip and fall prone. It only has a 5-meter radius. I mean, I could boost that to an 8-meter radius, but it's still not amazing. Fire we already looked at. What about this one? That is the illusion spell. Well, we don't have anything that helps us there. What about this one? Vigor also doesn't have any. Life, maybe? Allied AoE, 10% maximum health for 45 seconds. Removes a random hostile effect. Create a healing field in a large area. Allies in the area have random hostile effects removed and have their maximum health increased. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm too keen on that thing. Yeah, okay, it doesn't work with Gravelight or Force. Maybe the stone is something? No. Okay. So we can either heat it up, cool it down. Was there something with this? No. So we can heat it up, cool it down, or heal people. Yeah. Not really sure I needed that one, but okay, I have it. I'm more of a direct damage kind of guy. What's that? This room is mysteriously untouched by the destruction that ripped the rest of the library apart. The scrolls look completely undisturbed on the intact shelving. Yep, it does indeed. I wonder if that is the thing that leads into the other ruins. Definitely want to go in there, so guess we have to decipher this stuff. Oh yeah, right, and I can give Barrick another point. What did I do? I thought I gave him accuracy points. I could also level him up in might. To sort of bring up his attack. Yeah, no, let's go for accuracy. Why not? Save it. Oh, crap. Right. I might have gone for might as well. Would have been helpful too. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right. Want to look at the parchment. That one is the dusty missive that we found. Graven Ash and Voices of Narat. That's not what we want. That's a complete passphrase. The passphrase needed to remove the barrier to the silent archive is recorded on the scroll. First and foremost, for those that have the strength of will, the door to the north shall open. Okay, the topmost thing, willpower. Second comes passion, burning in the south like an unending fire to provide vitality to the dedicated. So the lower thing needs the fire sigil, then the left thing needs the true resolve. Come to explain the gravity of commitment to knowledge. I think that is the force spell. Lastly, look to the east, embrace yourself against those who would pull you down. Let your might be solid as stone. Okay, so in the north, willpower? Vigor, I guess. Vigor on top, then fire down, force on the left, and stone on the right. Alright then. What? Oh, we just keyed that in already? No. Okay, I have to activate them in the right order. Okay, so north, south, west, east. Right then. North, south, west, east. Okay, that was easier than expected.
Will do.
I thought we needed to key in the right phrases as well, but okay. Okay, I'm getting some more scrolls. I'd rather have more accents, but oh well. Research. Shield plans. These partial plans describe the process for crafting a powerful shield, but more research is needed to fill in the gaps in the plan. Alright then. There's something in here. A bronze ingot and a pearl. I take it. And there's arcane scroll. Okay, let's have a look. Sigil of Timeless Form 2. Okay, so now we got all three. 1, 2, 3 of the Timeless Forms. That's good. It gives me a little bit more flexibility in creating the spells, but it's not like I really need it. Just gonna save it before we move down. I wonder if we get into the holiest of holies, because there was another access on the top. It wasn't this one. Well, I guess we have to sneak. I don't want to run into any traps, and pretty sure that they actually trap this stuff. No, not yet. But we had traps on the on top. It's a pretty huge area. Where does that one go? Okay, it goes into another room. Right, okay, I get that. Let's explore the rest of the area first before we head out of the screen again. We have to remove all the forbidden knowledge to break the edict. That is what we want. I'm gonna take that forbidden knowledge for myself.
Can't do that.
I have to start acting like an Archon, I guess. Ooh, nice. What's that one? I guess that is their forbidden stuff here. Ooh, is that the Censor? Yes! Okay, so we didn't meet the Censor. Well played, Fatebinder. Whether you wanted it or not, you competed in my game to perfection. She strides forward eagerly, glancing past you at the newly uncovered chamber. I've been sending these idiots into this furnace for months to no avail, and yet you've done the impossible in mere hours. She pauses, scratching her chin in thought. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised literacy proved useful in getting past the barrier in a place like this. My men couldn't tell scholarly writing from chicken scratch. She shrugs. Lesson learned. And bodies are cheap anyways. It's a shame that your talents can't be put to further use for the voices. She shakes her head, disappointment evident in her voice. You have a talent for ruthlessness, you know. But your string of successes ends here. Your body will join with those of the sages on the altar. It's rather amusing if you think about it. They may have stopped the building from collapsing, but they couldn't stop the edict or the Scarlet Chorus. All they did was sacrifice themselves for a scrap of parchment they're going to lose anyway. I'm not going to do this the peaceful way. Interesting, because I find your confidence amusing. I just eliminated your entire crew. Almost as amusing as yours, Fatebinder. Those fools were mere peons. You'll find I will not fall as readily as my underlings. One does not lead in the Scarlet Chorus for long if one doesn't know how to watch for danger. And while I thank you for help opening up the passage and finding the silent archive, you're no longer of any use to me. It's time to end this. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. Right. So, I'm gonna do this. Barrick. I want you to, I don't know. I guess give yourself the Mantle of Flame. Lantry. I want you to give him the Healing Aura. And Ebb. I want you to give him the Umbral Glow. Chop chop, guys.
Will do.
Okay. So now come on. Pull these guys onto you. We're going to basically pull all of them towards us. I might just try to sort of paralyze or petrify them. Or I could just go for the Empowered Chaos here. I think that's what I'll do. Lantry. Got a lot that you can do over here with your fire spell, so let's have some fun. What's that? It's just a Scarlet Fury with fire enchanted swords, I guess. Yeah, that can happen. We should try to do something here, so let's go with the boulder on her. It's gonna be fun anyways. Okay. These guys are taunted, prone. We will have to sort of petrify them right now, so... At least the ones that are not taunted. Let's try and petrify that one. I'm done now. Let's go with a fire spell. That's gonna reach all of these guys. At least... Yeah, well... I don't want to take a wound, so first I'll actually gonna take a swill of this. And then I'll try to petrify one of these jokers. Maybe that one. That's actually not bad. And we could also go for the passage of time. That might not be bad either. Sort of taking the Censor out of this. Censor's barely injured now. Okay, that's good. Okay, she's prone. Why am I not doing anything? Okay, slowed now. I guess I might just petrify that one then. Oh, you're asleep. That's good. Could just drain the life out of them. Let's do it.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Okay, she's paralyzed. And the Censor is petrified. That's good. Lantry, we're gonna petrify the guy on the floor as well. And Ab, we're gonna just try to sort of have some fun here. Let's go like this. I'm not doing anything. I wish I had something that would radiate from me. But I guess that's not a thing. Paralyzed. I'm just gonna petrify that one as well.
Consider it done.
Scarlet Fury in the back is gonna hurt. Barrick took a wound. That's not good. Gut Ripper hits Barrick with additional effect, bleeding, and he's wounded. That's shit. Can happen though. It can happen. That's just how it goes. Let's go for the stone thing here. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just try to kill the beast woman while it's there. So let's go for the rhyme spike, then the fire, then the jolt, then the stones, and then the phantom bolt. And Ab, would you mind maybe taking that one out of the fight? That would be kind of good. Lantry, we're gonna go after the beast woman again as well.
I will aid you.
Okay, so that would not be bad.
You learn something every day.
Trying to kill the beast person is gonna be useful. Right. Oh yeah, now they're petrified. Okay, I'm not sure why that happened. Maybe that effect was delayed. You did manage to actually take that person up then, in the air. That's not good. We could have them drowning. No, let's just paralyze them. That is, I think that's a good idea.
By your command.
Do we have the petrification up again? No, but we'll get that one back soon enough. Barrick, I would really appreciate it if you could actually pull out the Scarlet Fury here. Okay, this person is nearly dead, stunned and all that. Maybe it's not necessary, maybe just kill that one.
I'll do it for the North.
Okay, we've got the paralyzed bow person in the back. Now, Ab, how about you use your Taratus Call to do something to this person here? Okay, frozen, stunned, wounded. Things are escalating rather quickly here. Oh yeah, and Lantry, gotta do something. I think we're gonna just petrify that one.
Entirely worthless.
Ab could do something. Maybe just drop a rhyme spike on that one to kill them off, and then we're gonna petrify that person. She's still stunned. The beast person is dead. That's good. I'm gonna petrify that one. Petrification is always nice. Keeping people out of the fight. Keeping people out of the fight is always great. We could heal Barrick, so I think I will. And Ab, let's start with the drowning. No. I think we'll start with dealing some damage to the Censor here. So, chop chop. Yep, Censor is petrified as well. I'm gonna queue up some damage dealing things now. Like this, and then the fire spell, and then the boulder. So that's all queued up. Why did that not work? Come on. Dude. It's really no time to joke around. Like this and like this. Okay. Lantry. Yeah, we can. I think we might be able to sort of bring a boulder to bear against both of them. Barrack is doing a healing. A little bit of healing. I think that one will be freed of its petrification soonish. Okay, Mage Fire, prone, frozen. We're doing rather well, I'd say. Let's bring the electrical bulb out here and hope that it doesn't catch on that rock, so that it can hurt both of them. That's gonna be good. Okay. Gonna go for that one as well. Censor is nearly down, which is nice. Okay, does it catch? Nope, it hits. Nice, very nice. Censor is dead. Barrack annihilated the Censor. So now it's only 2 of them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you were actually to take out that person. Yeah, we nearly have the petrification back up. What about you? Yeah, you also have the petrification back up. So let's go for both of them in terms of petrification. Then we'll just try to lay as much damage on this one as possible. Chop chop, guys. Chop chop. Don't wound Ab. That would annoy me. Let's go for that one. And yeah, I think they're petrified again. That's good. Lantry, you still have some damage dealing capabilities back up, so go for it. That's gonna be over rather quick. We have so many crowd controlling abilities. It's just a normal. It's just a normal mage power creep. You start at the beginning and can't do jack shit, and once you manage to slug through it, you're actually God among men. As it should be. I mean, you're taking the negative, so why shouldn't you get your rewards afterwards then? Lantry, come on. Do this, and then that, and then that. Everyone is leveling up. That's nice. We have to return to the spires anyway, to sort of do some research and stuff. Queue that up. Let's go for the Rhyme Spike. Maybe another petrification is also... Yeah, Rhyme Spike first. Maybe then the petrification.
Will do.
Don't think we need another petrification to actually take that Scarlet Fury out. Nope, and she's dead. Ab killed the Scarlet Fury. Okay, that went well, I'd say. So let's loot them. What do we have here? Censor's Grip. So that's a masterwork. Sorry. Plus 10 fire armor. Charred Kindling. These gloves are blackened from attempts to read smoldering manuscripts from the burning library. On weapon crit, it starts to burn the enemy, burning for 11.6 seconds. That's nice. I would give them to Barrack if we could, but we can't, sadly. What's that one? That's a broken staff, and we have a Scarlet Chorus leather armor. Is that better than what you have? Way more armor. And better recovery as well. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. More slash. Yeah, I think we're gonna give that one to Ab. And yeah, we're gonna give that to her as well. It reduces her recovery time. I mean, reduces deflection and precision. Yeah, no, we don't wanna do that. So got this thing, Scarlet Chorus leather armor. We're gonna give it to Ab. I'm sure it's gonna look nasty. Well, it looks like the Scarlet Chorus looks. So rather raggedy. That's just how it goes. Okay. Save it. We killed all of them. Now let's see what kind of forbidden knowledge we can actually find in this thing. Save it. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we can plunder. What's that one? Obsidian fragment. Take the fragment. Remove the obsidian fragment from the wall. Yeah, well, why not? Why would I not plunder everything that is here? Yeah, what's that? That is Chronicler's Eye. Of Legends, Wise. Only Lantry can equip this. Oh, I want that! Plus 10 lore! God damn. This lens of distorted sea glass was originally used to augment the failing eyesight of sage hierarchs. Popular belief has held that enough documents of arcane lore have passed to the eye by way of this lens that the glass itself has learned over time, taking on strange properties. Nice one, perfect. So Lantry, you're gonna have that one. I like it. We do have the Staff of Hours. Artifact ability. What, that is an artifact? Two-handed. Exquisite quality. It attacks with shock. Has a short recovery time, which is nice. And has a passive ability of distortion. Plus 50% grace deflection and hit deflection. And you gain the ability slowing the sands. Dramatically slow enemies in a targeted area. These effects scale with the Staff of Hours renown. This glowing staff bears the mark of the sages and was wielded by the hierarch of the Vellum Citadel before the Edict of Fire destroyed the ancient library fortress. Has passed down unknowable numbers of hands over the centuries, and tradition dictated that every owner imbue it with an expression of their magical aptitude. Runes encircle the length of the staff, each in a different style. Some describing the names of dead archons, and others fragments of inscrutable poetry, all intended to unlock some hidden potential. The staff's current aspect is that of its previous owner, Hierarch Jaspers, who was an accomplished illusionist and trickster. The staff has served different purposes. Through its long career, it was often employed to preserve old documents or repair sections of the citadel. Dark stains around the half tell of a time when it was dipped in vats of ink, a doomed effort to replicate the magic behind the bottomless cistern of ink known as the Everwell. Really cool. I think I'll take that for myself. Plus 50% grace and hit deflection. That's amazing. So you basically can't get hit, and we get the slowing the sands ability. What else is in here? Elixir of Wits. Oh yeah, I wanted to try that one. I already have the my wits maxed out. I wonder if that's a permanent thing. So I'll take that one for myself. I acquired the Staff of Hours. Oh, my power has increased. That's nice to know. And I have another Elixir of Resolve. And the other two things can go into the treasure thing.
I'm out of practice, but I'll try.
Okay, got some.
Sorry, I can't.
Got some diamond stuff. Right, and then we got the scroll in there. Let me just equip the staff. I have unspent talent points. Oh yeah, right, I leveled up as well. So let's take that one. Doesn't change the damage that I do. I'm gonna give that one to Ebb. I think Ebb has earned the staff. Although that does more damage, the Unraveler's Cane. Does a bunch more damage. The Gravelit does fit her though. It is increased by Control Gravelight, and she does that kind of thing rather well. I could also give it to Lantry. He's really not using his life stuff very much. Yeah, we have a plethora of good staffs and stuff. That's really nice, and we're gonna give him that one, the Chronicler's Eye, so he gains 10 lore. Now he has more lore than I do. Fire or lightning? I think I'm gonna take the lightning back, because now I have a lightning staff, right? That one does lightning as a base. Yeah, shock damage. So I'll take away the Fatebinder seal, which gives me 2 resolve. I'm gonna keep the Steadfast Insignia, which gives me 3 resolve and the ability, in exchange for getting some more lightning damage. Well, actually no, I shall not. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the whole shock thing. Maybe just give it to Ebb. That might be the way to go. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. We're gonna look at this stuff in the next episode. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. Never been down here. But I want to take my time for that, so you will have to live with a little bit of a cliffhanger. For now, though, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you join me next time. Thanks, and bye-bye.